navigate through today's interactive lesson. We've done HyperDocs before. This is very similar, except it's in a Google Slides format, and it's going to serve two purposes. It's both an interactive lesson and a resource for you to use to study, but it's also going to be an assignment. So each one of you is going to get a copy of this, and there's going to be some questions at the end that you're going to have to answer based on what you learned during the interactive lesson. So here we have the title page, the learning targets, and the first part of today's interactive lesson is to engage. Here you have three different options, three different videos, and you're going to choose one option from these three videos, okay? So you're not going to watch all, you're just going to choose one. The first one goes over why our cells have to be so small. So why do we have trillions of tiny cells instead of just one large cell that does everything for our body? Second video talks about specific kinds of cells known as HeLa cells, their origins, how they originated, and why are they so important in the fields of medicine and research and biology. And finally, the last video talks about the difference between normal and cancerous cells, and how can normal cells become cancerous cells. The next part of today's interactive lesson is explore, and during this phase you're going to be learning about the different parts of our topic. So just like the instructions say, you're going to watch the video on the slide and read the slide, and you're only going to watch the video up to a certain point. You're not going to watch the entire video right now, so make sure that you don't do that, because you're going to basically watch today's video in parts. So you're going to click play, and this will play the video up to a certain point. Once you're done that, you're going to click next, and you're going to see this slide right here. So it defines the cell cycle, and then it tells you to go through the different parts of the cell cycle. So it tells you to start at G1, and as you can see, the arrow tells you to move this way, all right? So you're going to click on G1, and this will take you to the slide that is going to explain what G1 is. So I'm going to go over what G1 is, and you're going to, after you've finished watching it, you're going to click down here in the gray box where it says back to the cycle. Then you're going to click on S. So you could either click on G0 or S. It's up to you. I'm going to click on S for now. I'm going to leave G0 till the very end, because you'll notice that G0 is actually outside of the cell cycle. So I'm leaving that till the end. So I'm going to go to S. I'll watch the video explaining the S phase, back to cycle, G2. Again, you'll watch, back to cycle, M. You'll watch the video, and finally back to the cycle, and I'm going to click on G0. All right, and then once I'm finished watching about G0, I'm going to click back to cycle, and then I'm going to click next. So here it says, once you are done exploring all the stages of the cell cycle, click here. So we've already watched all the videos about the cell cycle, so we're going to go ahead and click. And this will take you to the last part of the lesson, which is the explain part. And here you're going to have to answer the questions based on what you learned. So in order to be able to do that, you're going to exit from the full screen, okay, or the presenter mode. You're going to go ahead and exit. And you're just going to type your answer in the slides themselves, all right? So you're going to answer all the questions, all right? And the last question, question number 8, you're going to explain the different phases or the different parts of the cell cycle in a short video or in a Flipgrid, or if you want to do a TikTok, go ahead and do that. I don't care how you do it, you just have to summarize the different phases of the cell cycle. And I don't want a long, lengthy explanation. Like, try to limit it to 1 to 3 minutes, okay? Try to keep it short, and you're not like going into details. Again, this says summarize, so keep it straight to the point. And then once you're done, you're just going to attach your video here. All you have to do is drag it, okay, or insert video, and you put it right here. And that's it. Once you're done, you're going to click turn in, and that will be your assignment for today.